So, welcome to the new version of the Steve Olson Show. We are going to move this. Of course, we're always going to do video. So, if you're watching this on YouTube or you're watching this on the website, we're going to continue to do videos just like this. But we are going to move everything to more of a podcast format. It will be largely me talking in the podcast format. There will be some interviews here and there, but we will largely focus on how you can use leverage marketing, automation, and web assets to scale any type of real estate business and any type of market. I'll also give you everything that we're doing along the way to scale our team here in the SoCal Report in the North County, San Diego region. Here's some things that I wrote down. My intentions, so to speak, for the podcast. Number one, I believe that you need as many team and leverage insights as possible to get you where you need. Now, there are a million different ways to grow a team. You could go big team, you could go small team, but before I think about the word team, I would be really clear. I would really have a deep understanding of the word leverage. Once you understand leverage, the team is the natural next transition from leverage, if it even makes sense to you. So I'm going to give you all those insights on it. Second thing I wrote down is marketing automation. In absence of marketing automation, we tend to overhire and we tend to hire people that maybe aren't right for the job, or we overpay them because we don't want to do what's required to convert leads at a very high level. Third thing that I wrote down is for every subscriber that joins the daily email, or if you subscribe to us on Apple or Spotify, we will do about once a week private subscriber live. It'll also be posted on the podcast channel, but you will only get access to that live if you are a subscriber. No charge for that, just a little bit more for me to interact with you guys as much as possible. And the most important thing that I have written down is what's working right now in the real estate space. There's a lot of changes going on, believe it or not, right? There's commission changes going on. There's threat of buyer agency going on. There's agency issues going on. There's, the other ever threat. And I use the word threat very lightly because I don't think, threat is only how we perceive the business. But, Zillow's got a good foothold. So how do we create a business in spite of everything that's going on? How do we create a business that's largely listings based? How do we create a business that allows us only to work with our dream clients? And how do we create a business that allows us to operate with joy without giving up all of our time? That's my intent for this podcast. If you guys have any questions on the website, there's a comment section below. If you have not already joined, go to dailywithsteve.com. That's a simple page where you give us your first name, email, and the market you're in, and I'll make sure you get access to all these episodes as they drop. In a perfect world, for a while, we're going to drop one of these a day. I don't know if it's going to happen every single day. I would love to happen every single day. If it does, great. If it doesn't, then you'll see when we do. But our intention is to do as many of these as we can. It's not going to be long. I'm not like a 30-minute to 1 hour type of podcast person. I'm probably more of a 7 to 15-minute podcast, mainly because that's what I like listening to. And I can crank those out and give you guys an immense amount of value at a crazy high cadence, as long as we keep them short, very specific, and right to the point. So if you find value in that, you're in the right space. It doesn't matter what market in. It doesn't matter if you're multifamily, luxury, bread and butter, low-end market, condos, like all that's the same, right? The principles of growing a real estate business are the exact same. So that's my commitment to you guys. If you haven't already joined, like I mentioned earlier, dailywithsteve.com, I'll get you the email there. Otherwise, thank you for watching the intro, and we'll see you on the next episode, all right? Talk soon.